Hey guys, welcome to Heat Happy Energy Amor Tarot. So somebody had commented in one of the videos that they would like to see a reading about no contact. How is this person doing during this no contact? So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to check that. So we'll explore their private world, open some curtains, and we'll see how they're feeling, what they're hiding, how they're really coping. What would it take them to finally pick up that phone and maybe call you? So let's see what is this whole emotional drama here. All right, so the first energy is Queen of Swords. This is where they're acting very cool, collected, they're not bothered, they are being very logical. It's head over heart kind of an energy. They're trying to think, not feel. Emotionally guarded. But a moment of truth is creeping in. They're facing some inner realizations which they can't dodge forever. I mean, so you see this queen, she has such a shrewd look on her face and it's all cold, it's all ice. So yes, they're acting like that, but that's not the only thing that's happening here. They're trying to keep things logical, but inside they're having these little aha moments when, see, the Queen of Swords says they're not letting emotions run wild, but at the same time, I feel the universe is knocking on their door saying, you can't ignore this forever. Now we have Eight of Cups. See, they're trying to walk away or detach emotionally, convincing themselves they're moving on, they have their bags packed and everything, and maybe they feel you're crying for them. I hope you're not. But irrespective of that, you are this warmth in their mind. Your energy feels like home. You are representing, okay, so this woman is wearing all pink, okay? So you are radiating love, and they can't just move past that without, any, you can't just walk away like that. So in their head, they're making all these speeches about closing the chapters, I'm moving on, blah, blah, blah. But they can't shake the light you brought into their life. Even their attempts at walking away have you glowing in the background. Like a summer afternoon they can't forget. So they can try. Now, if this is already resonating with you, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We have Seven of Swords. What they show to the world. They're acting like they're not bothered. Maybe even keeping secrets about how much they think about you. I mean, they don't want people to know what's going on in their mind, of course. They're laying low, quiet, giving their appearance of peace and moving on. They're playing it like, who? Me? I don't care. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. But they're in this hibernation mode, staying still, processing, and hiding more than what they're sharing here. Now, see, they secretly imagine building something with you. Okay, what they're hiding from others is that in their heart, they're still painting your portrait. Okay, they can't get past that. Whatever has been painted, it cannot be removed, sorry. So you are the happily ever after fantasy, even if they never admit it out loud. Underneath this cool act that they are performing here, there's this dream where you and them are building a future together. It's like they're running from the very thing that makes them happiest. A real family, forever home vibe is what they have with you. There's so many, leaves sprouting from everywhere, the brushes, paints, everything. So that's what they're painting in their head here. Now we have Eight of Wands. See, when they think of you, they feel this rush, this urge to reach out instantly. You represent this lasting security, legacy in their heart. Thinking of you is like double shot espresso of emotions here. So you see this guy, I mean, he's got this eagle and he wants to send that message out. They want to speak, they want to act, and deep down they know you could be there for life person kind of a thing. Alright, we have Three of Wands here. See, their way of coping with their day-to-day situation is, you know, keeping themselves busy, making future plans, maybe travel, work goals. But at the same time, see, this is what Three of Wands brings. But from here, I feel at night, they're still looking at that moon or star that you spoke about. They're still wishing on that, you know, that star, that you come back to them. They're still hoping something will change. That friendship that you both had, there's a dog sitting there. They're trying to play a long game here. They are distracting themselves with projects, looking ahead, moving forward with life. But it's taking a lot of inner willpower here. They're using a lot of self-control to keep themselves from acting out of impulse, because Eight of Wands is a very impulsive energy. It just is like, you know, I don't know, I have to kind of move forward. So they're trying hard not to cave in and contact you here. See, they're subconsciously, they're somewhere aware. Okay, Four of Wands. So they know you bring them joy, stability, a sense of home, a sense of belonging. Okay, you, if you look at this card, there's such a joyful energy here. The branches are growing, you know, out of this tree house. So you are. So the tree, the house is not on the surface, on the ground. It is mid-air. So this is like, you know, spiritually you make them feel so comfortable. They see this connection as something worth working on. If they just admit, is the problem. So on a soul level, they know this could be worth the effort. It's this is my whole person feeling again that I get from here. But whether they act on it, it is a whole different story, because that's something that has been held back for a very long time. Now the biggest block when it comes to reaching out to you is Princess of Swords. This is where they're curious, okay? They're watching you from distance, but this is like a very cautious energy, this fear, self-doubt, which keeps them stuck in their own mental prison. I mean, if you look at her, she's got this binocular. So wherever you are, doesn't matter the distance, doesn't matter what's happening. But they have their own way of maybe checking on you, finding out what's happening. But they're also these, you know, tanks. So they're guarded, they're cautious. They're overthinking, spying maybe, even checking your social media or wherever they can find out what's happening with you. But they have trapped themselves in a cycle of what ifs that stops them from moving forward. Now, Queen of Cups. See, when they feel safe enough to be vulnerable to you, that is when they will communicate with you. That is the trigger here for communication. Maybe you have also come into this Queen of Swords energy where you have been through too much crap. This person has done too much. They did not fulfill their promises. They always, you know, they were always below expectations, and they were always, see, I know unconditional love, but unconditional love doesn't mean that you don't, you know, show up for the other person. They never showed up for you. And that's why you have gone in this Queen of Swords energy where you're being very cold as well, energetically. So once they sense that you are back in that emotional space where you might give them a little bit of leash with whatever they have done, I think that is when this person comes back. When they reach a point of emotional, also for some of you, I feel financial stability is something that they are focused on. So once they are sorted with that part, they will reach out. They don't want to lose control here. So once they feel that I can reach out, at the same time I won't lose control in this situation, they will likely reach out to you. It's about emotional readiness and feeling grounded in their life. I don't think this person is feeling grounded in their life either. Now we have 9 of Wands. They are still guarded, testing the waters before acting, okay? This is slow, cautious evaluation whether it's right time or not. This is not a rush and tomorrow energy. So I don't expect them to take, a sudden step towards you right now with this reading. They're in a patient, hesitant phase where they'll watch and wait before making their move here. See, this person is doing a whole lot of thinking and a whole lot of feeling, but not a whole lot of moving just yet. The emotional depth is there. Your home, happiness, stability to them. You bring joy. But the fear, overthinking, self-doubt have them on pause. Your takeaway here is don't put your life on hold for their timing. You can't be acting on their timeline. You have to go on with your life. Live, glow, and let them catch up to you. Let them, if this is like a slow coach, let it become an express train to catch up with you. Why should you slow down, right? So see, when they see you thriving, that's when the real movement begins, is what I see here. I hope this gave you some clarity. Thank you for watching.